What's a freak? Hmm. No, 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 no. Not that. The gang from Overwatch. So, what are the freaks? Well, they are specifically a counterculture anarchist group. It is composed of body modders, hackers, anarchists, and so on and so forth. Which today I'll be giving you, basic rundown and getting into the lore as I do. So there's multiple possible crews, but there have only been two confirmed crews, one being in Morocco and the other in the UK. However, the Morocco crew is possibly deceased or captured, but we will get into that in a minute. So the only crew to known to be alive or non-captured is the UK crew, which is made up of six main members, being Boomslang, Jackjaw, Revel, Susanna, Hazard, and finally the head of the crew, Touch Up. Now, for more of the lore of Phreaks, they are very strong on body modding, which leads to them being in close ties with the Omnics, which are robots that were made to make humanity's lives much, much easier via automating things. And many Omnics were made more humanoid compared to things like the Voltron lions, um, which allowed for cybernetic enhancement of the human body um, for people like amputees or people just needing a better life or needing to replace something. Also, a lot of these body mods are heavily present on Hazard or Finley, which is his real name, due to an accident while he was in the military, in which an Overwatch plane got shot down and crashed on top of him and his father, which killed his father on impact. And 2 days later, Hazard was found in the wreckage, leaving him lucky to be alive, yet missing both legs from the knee down and his right elbow down. And in a search to treat his pain, he discovered Phreaks, and which he was taken in by Touch Up, who gave him a special augmentation that gave him mobility and helped him treat his pain physically. Also, the group helped him treat his mental pain and his emotional pain from a rough upbringing in which his both of his parents were um, both veterans of the Obnik crisis, and it gave him a family. He also found love in the Omnic Susanna. So, getting back into the group, they despise the UK government after they banned the use of cybernetic technology, which strangled the ties between the two um, ideologies and kind of made them more of a gang and rebels against the government itself. However, I do believe years later, when the assassination of Madada, a MLK like figure for the Omnics, occurred, the crew had multiple scuffles with the police and helping protesters and also robbing vans. The streak came to an end when the crew in Morocco infiltrated a research facility in Morocco that was dismantled due to surveillance and crime modeling developed by Oasis Scientific Collective. The crew is presumed to be deceased, although they could just be captured, as I have stated beforehand. Yet afterwards, Touch Up hacked the Oasis Ministry of Genetics and discovered a vanadium based weapon the collective was developing. Shortly after, Touch Up upgraded Hazard to be able to weaponize it. During the heist, Hazard, Boomslang, and Susanna were attacked by guards while extracting the isotope, in which Hazard had Susanna inject him with it, giving him the appearance he has in game, although allowing himself to fight off the guards that had come in and try to defend the isotope and allowing the trio's escape. Um, and during this process, Susanna was very iffy on doing it because of how unstable the isotope was presumed to be by them, because they had no clue, no further research that they could just go off of. So it was very, very risky doing it, but in the end, it turned out, rather well. Also, around the time of the heist, the crew vandalized New Queen Street, Toronto. So that is it for the lore of Phreaks, and I hope you enjoyed it. Also, I'm sorry for not posting for a few months. Life got a little bit busy, and also not fully knowing what to make a video over. But I have been playing Overwatch recently, and all of the background footage was me playing. I'm not the best, I know that, but it was just me playing the game and using it as B-roll. Um, but I am really hoping to do a video over every single faction in Overwatch. I started with Phreaks because I've been playing a lot of Hazard, and I just kind of want to start out with a smaller group instead of like jumping into Talon or Overwatch automatically. I just would have preferred that. However, if you did truly enjoy this video, please hit subscribe and the bell if you just want to see more from me. And hit like, and just remember, you matter. And I hope you have a good day, evening, or morning.